Today we're going to take a look at a couple of multi-tools, the Sheffield Premium versus the Gerber Suspension. So stick around. Hey crew, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to put a couple of multi-tools head to head here. We've got a Sheffield Premium model multi-tool which retails for somewhere around 10 bucks, and we've got the Gerber Suspension which retails for somewhere around 30 bucks. Now, one thing to note before we get too heavy into this here is that both of these multi-tools do come with a sheath. Now let's take a look first at dimension and weight. The Sheffield Premium comes in at about 7 ounces, where the Gerber Suspension comes in at about 9 ounces. There is a reason for that, and we'll get to that here shortly. As far as dimensions, you can see they're pretty similar, and that's what prompted me to kind of do this comparison. If we go closed length, we're about 4 inches on either one. The Gerber actually maybe just a hair shorter. Now let's look at the width. We'll do the widest points here, 1 3/4 or so, and that's pretty consistent, about the same on the Gerber model. As far as width is concerned, we're going to come in at about 3/4 of an inch or so. It's going to hold true for both. They're pretty similar in size that way. Now let's open them up. We'll get an overall length here. Just a hair over 6 inches looks like on the Gerber. And the Sheffield is just a little over, about 6 1/4 inches. So very similar dimensions on both of these tools. Now, one thing you may pick up really quickly is these right here on the Gerber. Now, the Sheffield does not have this, and what it is a locking mechanism for your accessories. Notice how I've got to push that back now to get that to close, but notice as I open, it locks everything into place. So that is definitely a cool feature. Obviously a little bit of added weight because of that. So let's set the Gerber to the side now for just a minute, and let's take a look at the Sheffield specifically. Now, both of these are going to be butterfly design, and they are spring loaded. You got your needle nose style pliers, you've got your wire cutters, pretty standard for a multi-tool. On this Sheffield, you've got, open it up here, you can peek at the tools you've got, a variety of tools, can openers, flat blade screwdriver, Phillips blade screwdriver, knife, all of that good stuff. 4 tools on that side, or 4 accessories. Some of these actually are multi-purpose little tools. And when we open this side, we've got our file, of course, our saw, all of that good stuff. So all in all, 8 accessories, let's say, on each side. And taking a look at the Gerber, you'll notice it is also a butterfly design. A little bit of a different profile, but still got the needle nose pliers with the wire cutters. Now you'll notice on this one as well, where the Sheffield model, you have to open it to get to your accessories here. That's not the case with the Gerber. You can actually leave it closed and still access your accessories. Now I find that really handy. And as far as accessories, you've actually got all of your standard things. Screwdrivers, scissors, and so forth. Let's switch to the other side. Now, one thing that is really cool, I like about the Gerber, and why it's actually my multi-tool of choice here, is this right here. It has scissors. Now, another thing that the Gerber has, which I didn't even realize until I'd had it for probably several months, is it's got this right here, which is a little lanyard loop. So you can fold that out, run you some paracord or whatnot through it, you're good to go. And that is, of course, the Gerber suspension. And there you go, my friends. There pretty much is the rundown on the $10 or so Sheffield Premium multi-tool and the $30 or so Gerber Suspension multi-tool. Now, my personal opinion, you get a little more for your money with the Gerber Suspension. That's usually the case. You spend a little more, you get a little more. But if you're on a budget, you have now seen what the Sheffield Premium has to offer. And I got to say, it's not a terrible multi-tool at all. It will do the job in most cases. Now, if you want to talk a little more about multi-tools, be sure and drop those comments below, and we can talk more about either of these two models, or maybe what you carry as a multi-tool. I want to thank you for watching today. Until next time, remember to chain fire freedom.